So you're researching foam board insulation and wondering, what is it? What's it made of? And if it's even the right choice for your project. I'm going to break down what foam board insulation is, how it works, where it makes sense, and where it doesn't. Foam board insulation is also called rigid foam board, is exactly what it sounds like. It's a rigid panel made of plastic-based foam, and it's cut into sheets, and it's installed into open cavities. Foam board typically comes in large boards that can be cut to fit open areas throughout the home. Now, an important note for homeowners, if you want foam board for your finish walls, the drywall will need to come down so that you can access those cavities. Let's talk about what it's made of. Foam board is made from rigid plastic foam, and there are 3 types you'll commonly see: polystyrene, polyisocyanurate, and polyurethane. Now, don't at me if I said the second one wrong. It's a big word. You can maybe spell it for me phonetically if you find it. The differences between these 3 mostly come down to density, moisture resistance, and how they're manufactured. Some boards have a foil facing that can help manage moisture and reflect heat when installed correctly. So now, let's talk about how it works. Foam board works by slowing down heat transfer through solid materials. This means it creates a barrier that makes it harder for heat to move through walls, ceilings, or foundation surfaces. It's especially helpful when installed continuously across framing because it reduces thermal bridging. But here's the important part. Foam board does not automatically air seal your home, and if the seams around the board aren't sealed properly, air can still move around it. Let's talk about the pros and cons of foam board insulation, with the pros first. It's water resistant, has great performance in thinner applications, works well in exposed areas. It can be a DIY-friendly option for experienced homeowners. It's also a great option for basement walls and rim joists. Now we do have to cover those cons. Every seam must be sealed properly, or it's still going to allow for air movement. Must be precisely cut to avoid any kind of gaps in the cavity where it's installed to, again, avoid air movement. It's not ideal for finished walls because you'll have to tear out the drywall to gain access. Another thing to keep in mind is that it can lose its performance if it's poorly installed. The cool thing about foam board insulation is it's a solid material when it's used in the right place and it's installed correctly. But just like any insulation, it's only as good as the system it's a part of. If your home is uncomfortable, the solution isn't just choosing a material, it's figuring out what problem you're actually trying to solve. Now, if you want to learn more ways that you can make your home more comfortable and energy efficient, head on over to our Learning Center. There you're going to find tons of articles, videos, and resources to answer all of your questions. I'm your building science brainiac, reminding you to bring a little science to every project.